Hey, what's up, everybody? BDL44 coming at you with another video. All right, so it's 55-42. The Lakers are up by 13 at the half at Crypto.com Arena on opening night of the NBA. And this has been a fun basketball game to watch through two quarters. But the stats tell me that it's going to start to straighten out a little bit for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They have what I consider to be a bad turnover half for the Timberwolves. About 11 turnovers, 6 of them unforced. So we got to continue to try to force turnovers, and plus we're able to crash the offensive glass very well right now. So we have 10 offensive rebounds as a team. So we got to keep that up. But we're shooting 15% from behind the arc, and a lot of our points is coming from efficiency at the line, 8 out of 9 as a team. So when you look at some of that, it's like, all right, if they get their turnovers in order and we don't continue to shoot free throws at a high level, or if we continue to launch threes the way that we are, we're going to let them back in the game. So that's a concern of mine. I just think that you got to give credit to Rui Hachimura, plus 22. He came out strong, very strong, 11 points, just pushing the pace and being who we featured early in this game. As we featured AD early in the Phoenix game, I believe that's what it was. If I got it correct, we were going to AD constantly. It's almost like that's kind of what our thought was for Rui, to get him going and get him going hard. And boy, did he play strong, man. Explosive, mid-range shots, rebounding. Even on the defensive side, I thought he gave us a lot of energy. I just love what I saw from Rui tonight so far. Bron has a pretty solid first half. I think it was like 4-9 from the field, but you got to pay attention to that elbow. He collided with McDaniels somewhere in the second quarter, I think the beginning of the second quarter or something like that, and fell on his elbow a little funny, but ultimately did come back into the game for some Bron minutes. They had the big moment. We sustained. I think it was probably like only a -3 for our team while Bronny was on the floor, something like that. We were up by like 14 when we put him in, down up by 11 when we took him out. So I thought we sustained pretty well. We did have some issues at one point early on in the Jackson Hayes minutes, I would say. We were trying to go to our bench a little bit, and we got a little stagnant there, but we were able to sustain. And then from there, we continued to crash the glass. I think Jackson Hayes' length really helped us on the defensive end, and then furthermore his offensive rebound, and 3 offensive rebounds for him at the half, which I thought was big for us. So he ended up looking pretty good when it was all said and done, but early on in his minutes, I thought that's when we really started finding ourselves a bit stagnant, especially on the offensive end. But it didn't translate to nothing because Minnesota kept turning the ball over. So I thought we pushed the pace. I like what we saw from our offense in this particular game. It was close to blowing it wide open with Dalton Connect having a missed bank 3 that I thought would have really blew the game open in a momentum point. But he did come in and have I think it was a plus 12 or something like that. He came in and his length really helped us. He hit a 3 and set back down, but I thought his minutes were impactful. Austin Reeves on the boards has been great, getting out in open court. I don't like the 3-point shot selection that he's been taking, but everything else he's been doing has been pretty good. Working hard, getting to the line, laying the ball up, stuff like that. Had a fast break, open court steal type situation where he got an and one on Anthony Edwards. Really, really good stuff, man. So our team is just playing hard. This is a hard playing first half of basketball, and the ball kind of fell in our direction the right way. With Minnesota just playing a little stagnant. I don't know if they thought we were going to come out stagnant and maybe just kind of came out on 5 as opposed to coming out on 10 as pertains to their energy, and we just capitalized on that. We got out and were explosive against them. We hit them hard and fast, and I really like our approach to the beginning of this basketball game. Now we still got another half to play, but we do have the makings of what could be a fantastic open night for us. For the first time in like 8 years, we're finally in a position to really feel great at the half of a basketball game. Having our team just really played as hard and as well as you would expect any team to play to start a season. So great start for JJ. but we do have another half to play. I wonder if this is sustainable, but I do know if we keep our energy up, we are definitely outworking the Minnesota Timberwolves. There ain't no question about that. So we just got to keep it up, man. Another half to go. BDF 44. I thank y'all for watching. Wow.